People are doing that, though.
Pardon?
Trying to speak to their fans.
I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, yeah, I do that in the comments sometimes. So, like, I remember there was a certain time I wrote something about Alex, so I put her on my page. Or there was a housemate, and then someone came and wrote, and I just gave it to the person, like, you know, don't even try to do this. So
you have to constantly remind them that
exactly,
this is what
exactly. When it's brought to my attention, I would call you out and say, do not do this on my page.
Olawale, I mean, I want to talk about there's a belief now that winning reality shows is almost like a curse. I mean, we have people who've done well with winning, of course. I mean, I think we had Inyanya who won. We've had Uti. There's a lot of people who've won and also gone on to do great things. But there's a certain belief that winning reality shows is almost like, oh. Did you find that when you won, it made you relax a little too much? Because that's what I hear. Like, when you don't win, you tend to hustle more, which is why people who don't win tend to succeed better. Just help us clear that up.
For me, I don't think it's a curse. I think every profession in life has its challenges. Do you understand? You know, for someone like me, I had little or no experience about the industry, and I felt like, okay, what I've been through is just a kind of internship for me in the industry, because you need to learn. You don't just, if it was like, okay, from Project Fame, you just, you know, become A-list, and you won't know life, you know, because when I see big artists, I don't just see their success. I don't just try to see what they're doing now. Journey. I try to read their story, and that really inspired me.
Knowing what you know now, if you went into Project Fame with the knowledge you have now, would you do anything differently? Would you still go on Project Fame?
I would. And maybe some decisions, because at the end of the day, I tried as much as possible to make the best decisions at that time. And I'm a different person now, trust me. I've seen life. And I've seen life, and I see life differently now. And I know that if the opportunity comes again, I would probably do some things differently. But I don't have any regrets. That's just the truth. Because I feel like in life, the mistakes you make, they are part of life. They are things that make you stronger. If everything is just smooth, you won't know the worth. You won't understand the gravity. You won't. I mean, there are big artists out there who have had to probably sleep under the bridge at some point in their life. I've not done that, and I feel like, I mean, there's no excuse for me, and that was why I took up the challenge. That, okay, I'm not giving up. No matter what happens, I'm still going to push my music. I'm still going to put out materials.
Are you still doing music? I was going to ask.
Yes, definitely. I put out like a single, not like a couple of weeks ago, and a lot of people like it. But you know, promoting it has not been really, you know, dope. But basically, there's no giving up for me, and that's why I have to do whatever it takes, because that's how it is.
One of the biggest issues a lot of people have, you know, when they go into that issue and come out, is knowing when to stop or sort of shift focus. You know, like with him, for example. I'm not saying that's his story, but so you win a reality show, you're doing music. At some point, you realize this music is not working. I still have like 1 million left in my account. At what point do I say, okay, this is not working? Let me start or shift focus. Is that an option? Do you find, and how do you know?
I feel like before you even get to the point where you feel like this is not working and you shift focus, I feel like you shouldn't wait before you get to that point. Invest your money. There's several things you could invest in. There's financial trading. And that's one of the things I did with my money when I got out of the house. I didn't wait for the biggest script to come. I didn't wait for the biggest entertainer promoter to call me to host a show. I invested my money before even launching my hair care and other things that I'm currently doing. So I feel like before, you don't have to wait till you get to that point. Whatever it is you have, try to invest. When we go to reality TV shows like this, let me use the word, we're tagged hot cakes. Some people actually pay you just to see you, or come to my restaurant, come to this event I'm having. All of that money you're getting shouldn't go into buying expensive clothes and bags for the gram. It should actually go into investing, because after the next year, if it's an annual show, they're going to have new stars. So if you've not actually, you know, built a strong foundation for yourself, you're going to be forgotten financially and even for the gram that you were living for in the first place.
Okay, we're going to take a break now. We'll come back and continue our conversation and, you know, see how we can sort of make a headway out of this. I mean, reality shows are not going anywhere anytime soon, and we don't want our stars, of course, to do as well. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome back. We're talking about the bitter and sweet stories of reality show stars. I have here with me Ifwenada and Olawale Ojo, both from Big Brother Naija and Project Fame West Africa, respectively. Ifu now, there's a perception. I mean, I can't possibly open my emails, my DMs on Twitter, on Instagram, and all I see is, bros, help me, I need to go on Big Brother next year. Bros, I need you to get me in. That is all I see now. And there's a belief now that shows like this are promoting, you know, the get rich quick mentality that a lot of young people have now. Oh, nobody knew Ifu before, now Ifu is this person. Nobody knew Miracle last year, now Miracle is a millionaire. Olawale came from nowhere and collected 5 million and won a car. Why can't I be that person next? You know, almost sort of making you believe that you can circumvent hard work. Do you agree with that perception?
No, I do not agree. I think most of these people are actually attracted to the fame and the fact that you're always on blogs, everything you do is out there, and you have people who literally worship you. Do you understand? What most of these people do not realize is that you need to actually put in a lot of work beyond the fame. And then if you go on that show, like I said earlier on, and you do not have a plan, you probably come out and the first 2 months you're forgotten. Do you understand? I also get those DMs, and people actually think that Big Brother sells form. Someone told me just 2 days ago that she just paid 15K to a Big Brother agent.
I'm tired of telling people this.
I'm like, go on Google. Like, there's even Instagram where you can just go and find out that these forms, you don't buy forms. There are no forms, you know. And so it's crazy.
So most of them are not even,
of that. Exactly. They're not like very, very informed about the show. And so if people like that eventually get on the show, you're going to say to come outside and not utilize the platform. The platform has the potential to make you extremely successful in whatever field that you have chosen. Do you know how to use it after coming out? That's the question. And that's why I said you need a plan before going into the house.
Do you think reality shows should still be sustained?
Yeah, definitely. And I kind of agree with her, though, because people don't know what being out there has both hands, you know, as the two sides, you understand. But what people get to see mostly is the glamorous part of it, and they don't know the work.
And you were bold enough to show them the other side.
Yeah, I mean, I was at some point, because I met Tokwe Delano. That was who interviewed me. Do you understand? I brought it out, and at first I was kind of like, I was like, am I going to? But at some point I felt like, no,
because telling your story.
Yes, and a couple of guys have actually met me, maybe while driving, and they'll be like, "Are you not the guy that won Project Fame?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm the one." "Are you not doing music?" "I'm doing music, but I need to make money. I need to eat. When I'm hungry, I feel it." So if
what's next for you now?
Next for me, I mean, right now, I just want to let people know that being on a reality show or being a star in quotes shouldn't stop you from doing what you have to do when you need to do it. You understand? Because at the end of the day, nobody cares. You should take responsibility for your life. Do you understand? Because at the end of the day, whatever happens to you, you have the largest share. You understand? When you succeed, you understand, you get the largest part of it. And when the other way around. So basically, right now, I'm going to be putting out music. I want my fans, the ones that have...
Because you can sing.
Yeah. The ones that feel, okay, but Olawale, I've probably stopped music, they should probably go online and check my stuff out. Do you understand? Because it takes a lot for people to know, do you understand, to hear you all over the world. Yeah, that's it.
What's next?
So what's next for me is basically growing the Beautiful and Nada brand. It's currently just hair care, but we're going into skincare, we're going into fitness and wellness, we're going into lifestyle. I'm back on TV. I was rejoicing on Instagram just yesterday. Landed a lead role in my current movie, The Quest. So I waited for a good script and it has come. I am also, my next show, which I'm hosting, is in Zimbabwe. So literally just growing the Ifo and Nada and Beautiful and Nada brand and just making sure that I give back to the society. Because judging from where I came from, like my background, I know that lots of people out there have the potential to be great, but really do not have the resources. And as I move up the ladder, I want to give back at every, point.
Thank you very much. What's your social media handles?
At Olawale Sings, because I sing.
At Olawale Sings, because I know he really can sing.
Yeah, so Ifu and Nada, and that's IFUENNADA on all social media platforms.
Thank you very much, guys, for being here today. All the best with everything.
Thank you for having me,
Ebuka. Guys up there.
Thank you.
Stars that you are.
The hosting Big Brother.
I won't be like you when I grow up.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's space for everybody.
Yes.
We'll take a quick break now and be right back. Please don't go away.